All right, we are back with Super R-Type. Just came off of a hefty Mahjong session, so it probably won't be super long today, but we'll see. I'd like to be able to beat this game soon. I was getting my behind kind of kicked by this stage, though, so we'll see how this goes. Oh, I need to fix my timer. Sorry about that. What's the time? I just dropped my controller. 2:55:38. Boom. Do you know what would actually might be a good power up for that boss? The one that shoots forward and blasts, but it will. I wasn't thinking this game was too bad, but now it's getting hard, and I am only on the easy difficulty, or normal difficulty now, so this probably gets even worse if I was to try to do all difficulties. Alright, go ahead and start up the timer again, and jump right back into it. Why is my controller kind of slimy? Was I sweating that much yesterday? Or is there a problem with my hands? I would have felt it on my NES controller, I thought. Did I touch my hair? That might be it. I might have got some hair goo from my... whatchamacallit. I put stuff in my hair because if I don't, I get a garden that sticks up in the back. Oh, snap! How long did the first R-Type take me? Shorter than 34. Oh, I didn't fix the timer. Dang it. Oh, that just ruins everything. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this and go. Well, it's a good thing we caught that. Maybe it's a good thing I messed up, because I might never have noticed that, and my timer would have been totally off, and I never would have known, because I would have done the wrong time that you entered. That actually would have been kind of stupid, or like, I would have been probably never caught. Dude, I might need to wash my hands. They're feeling sticky. Just a bit, though. I'm pretty sensitive when it comes to wanting to keep my controllers clean. I think it is. I remember now I had a bit sticking up in the back of my head, and I did touch it there between games. That stray missile kind of scared me. Well, I'm doing okay for my first time back in a while, I guess. Although I don't want to jinx it. Watch it blow up now right after saying that. Normally I kill those guys. I kind of forgot to. Definitely a bit more scary than usual. And I need to make sure I kill those guys that come in from behind. I think I did already? Yeah, I just saw them blow up. Alright, time for this totally not way too hard final or boss of the stage. And my slimy hands are certainly not going to get in the way. Alright, here we go. This boss keeps stressing me out. Not sure what, like, how do I even tackle this boss? Too bad it's not really reasonable to save state practice, because I'm kind of stuck in this loop now. If I did save state practice, it would feel a little cheap, because I could pop it up on like an emulator or something. But... oh. Oh, lag. Going away is the biggest threat of this boss. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. I just need to keep mashing so I can keep the lag up. That's the strat. Problem is he never dies. Oh, that was so close. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got him. The lag strat was it. Oh, I can't believe that actually was what helped me, was that I was able to do all these, like, precise maneuvers as long as I kept lagging the screen. I guess taking a break is what I needed, huh? No, it's because my brain is big from all that mahjong that I came up with the lag strat. So I barely remember this level. I think I beat it on my first try before. But I'm a little scared about dying to it. Because I had full power-ups before, so I have no idea how hard this is with no power-ups. I think. I don't think I died. Oh, look, there's that glitched background. Again, that's probably an issue with my setup, not the game. I don't know how I can get better at making sure stuff like that doesn't happen. No, I did die to this stage. I remember doing that again, or doing this twice. I think I did die to this stage once. I don't really remember. Was there a stage I did without dying, or was that the next stage? Or maybe I didn't die. Maybe I'm just thinking of the fact that they used this mechanic multiple times throughout the level. I don't know. Get that guy up there, would you? There we go. Dude, I'm too fast. Oh, no, maybe I did only do this level once. I don't remember going through these junk pits multiple times. I don't remember what the boss was like, though. Music is so groovy in this game. I definitely think overall I like this one better than the original. Uh-oh, coming up is a I need to put it behind me moment, isn't it? Ooh, shield, I haven't seen that in a while. No, 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 get in front of me. I wonder how much easier this would be if there was a button you could just push to swap. Man, the blue lasers aren't great for bosses often. Maybe some they are, but they're so good for stages. They just have such good coverage. Like, the point where I think I'm actually going to skip out on that yellow here. Dude, this junk is falling way too fast. It only did good because it lagged the whole screen up. The boss itself actually took a while to get rid of. Like, under perfect play, a different power probably would have been better. Actually, I don't know. The best thing on bosses is generally just a charge. Whoa, that was close. Goodbye. I don't remember the boss of this stage. Oh, I'm at the boss of the stage. Oh, that's right. It was this thing. Oh, and I kind of wished I had the laser for it. Actually, I think the laser is good for this boss because the angles it gives you. What the? I died! I didn't even see what hit me. Dang it! Man, I don't even know what got me. Dang, that's rough. Because I don't know if I'm going to get that power fully charged now. I might be stuck with the yellows. I mean, I guess that's what won me in before, but... That's the worst problem about the blue lasers. I think I get a little lost sometimes on what's mine and what's not. I'll admit I was looking too closely at the boss and not enough at at bullets and stuff, but I don't remember seeing something coming that way, but apparently there was. Oh my goodness, this junk. Crazy. You can't see what hit me? Did I get glitched out or something? What the heck? I got ripped off. That almost just got me. I put that in a bad spot. Come on. There's not a whole lot of power-ups in this stage. I'm a little worried that there's only the 2, actually. Was there another one? Or am I going to be stuck with a level 2 power-up on this boss? 'Cause if so, that's really unfortunate. Yeah, I've really got to deal with these guys in the back. Oh, shoot, I've kind of trapped myself, though. Yeah, I think this is the last power-up, isn't it? I'm stuck with the tier 2 power-up. That kind of stinks. Oh, I just ran to the ceiling. That was so dumb. I'm so mad that that's what got me. These missiles actually helped a lot in this level. Getting some of these guys like on the ceiling and stuff. Dang it, I went too close to him. If I don't get the true ending for beating it this way, I might try to fix the graphics problems and just start from hard, because you don't have to do it all in one run, I'm assuming. Well, I guess it's no surprise. Why was my missiles not going for those guys? Guess it's no surprise I died then. Or like it caught me so off guard. Dang it, why am I doing so much worse now? After I stupidly ran into the wall. Whoa, that guy just like went up towards me. Dang it! I'm gonna be here for a while, aren't I? I just want to finish this game today, man. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Okay, I have the power level 1 now. Finally got past the part I was dying to a bunch before. Oh, this one guy's gonna cause problems now. Come on, it just will not kill those guys on the top. Ooh, that was close. I need to not shoot at the ramp. It's kind of hard to pick up. I mean, I guess I haven't died to it once yet, but it keeps scaring me. This is where a bunch of guys in the back started causing a lot of problems. made this part a lot more hectic, I felt like, than it needed to be. If I should keep it in the back at that point, then. Not sure. It's just a lot of bullets to deal with. It's not too bad, though. Could be worse, I guess. Oh, my own missiles just totally scared me. I don't think I want that missile upgrade. I think it's a bad one. All right. Here we go again. What's weird is I can hit the things that shoot the missiles out, but I don't know if is that hitting the boss or is that hitting just the missile launcher? I didn't destroy a single one last time, so I don't know. It was one of those fireballs that got me there. Getting a little cramped. Man, I cannot get that. I've gotten a few charge shots. Oh, that was tight. Or that was like so close. I wonder if I'm feeling the harder difficulty HP here. Okay, that's one. Ooh, just forgot about that. Come on. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about this last one. I wonder if I should just shoot a bunch of... Man, shoot my dude at it a bunch. Okay, finally. There's not much I can do to hit him. I could just try to sit there and cook him. That seems like a really dangerous idea, though. Like this. That does seem to hit him. I don't know how much it's doing, though. Oh, I killed the thing in the back. Okay. First time seeing that. There we go. All right. Just kind of a long fight. Is this final level now? I don't remember. Yep, it is. So I think the strat for the boss, the final boss, was to just do charge shots, honestly. Ooh, I wonder how good this move actually is. Like, does that go through the walls? I might try to hold on to this one for the first run and hope I don't regret it. Well, too late for that. Bummer. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Oh, guy got me. I remember this first part actually being the hardest part of this. Are these guys at least still dying in one hit, though? It looks like it. It would be nasty if they didn't. Yeah. Oh, I need my shield. Bam, 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 bam. Oh my goodness, dude, I can't grab this power up. I'm really sad that I died there when I had the full upgrades. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. I realize I still mash a lot instead of just holding down the mash button. Ah, come on. Are they sending more at me or something? This seems worse than I remember it being. I mean, it is the hardest difficulty, so I wonder if that is the case. My goodness. I did not mean to put that behind me. Oh, dude, this shield. I was just trying to... Dude, I think there's more of them. This seems kind of crazy. Oh, the shield is so good, though. Do you see how many of them, or how much it just protected me there? Dude, there's so many of them. I swear this is more than before. Ah, bummer, man. This seems way harder, honestly. Kind of concerning, even. What if they'll send more at me during the boss, too? Bye, bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Bye bye bye. When do they pop? There's one that always pops up from behind that gets me. Yo! Oh shoot. Whose name? What was your name? Erster Volnov, thank you for the follow. No idea if I said your name right, but thank you for the follow regardless. Oh, that's the part where it comes up from behind. Oh my goodness, that was so close. I've always wondered what's the point where you turn off follow notifications, because obviously at some point it's too much, but also, you know, some people may not be wanting to have their name announced. I don't know. I've heard some people say just to wait till you get partnered. It's kind of what I'm sticking with right now. Oh, that was so close. I wanted to get that full charge, but I just didn't quite get it in time. I think that might be the same missiles I already have. Were those bombs here last time? Do I need another speed? I guess I'll take it. Boss is kind of hectic. Yeah, I don't remember there being this many bombs here before. Those might be new too. Okay. Final boss attempt time. See how much harder this is. I mean, I remember it being pretty hectic. Did I not get a shield here before too? On this stage? Maybe I just had a shield from the level before, my first attempt. I think that might have been it. Dude, I can't free my dudes. There we go. I did not get any shots in there at the center at all. Dude, these guys drop like flies, though. That was so close. Totally missed the center. Dude, it's so chaotic. Haven't gotten one yet. Oh, that was a really bad decision. Okay, that's one. Ah, I didn't even see that, dude. There's just so much going on. Okay, I can do this, but man, that's hard. Whew, stressful. Later difficulties could be really tough if I have to do them, but maybe I'll get the true ending here. Hey. Dun, 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 dun. First ending was actually not terrible, so I wonder what the true ending is like. Dang. First part's the hardest part. It's kind of funny how much the lag can actually assist you in this game. I wonder if people have made like a patch to this game that removes a bunch of the lag, or if that's possible. In some ways it might be harder, I don't know. That one boss was like a weird mix. It was ultimately easier to only have lag, but when it was switching back and forth, it was miserable. Because I would just suddenly fly into the walls if I wasn't careful. Okay. I now have lasers, that's gonna help. Okay, when does that guy from behind pop up? It's kind of soon, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Boo boo boo. Boo 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 doo boo 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 boo. Wow! Whenever it stops lagging, it gets worse, man. Much less time to react. Bye bye bye. Dang it. Oh man, I'm so glad I actually made it to level 3. That... I still just can't get over how crazy Rio was and how close that was at the end. That was so close. I just realized that little girl's been with us since... Was with... I guess she's out now, but she was with us for a while. I wonder if I'm going to have all 3 of the people from Japan. Probably not if it's anything like the last one. I think I'm still going to have that girl from LA. And then 2 of the people from Japan. Because I had 3 people from Japan at first, so I have seen them all. And last tournament, they kept 2 people from the previous round. So I imagine they're going to keep the one person that did make it. Yeah, we won't have anyone who lasts a while because it'll be someone new every single time. I'm the only one who gets to move forward. See, that's the part that killed me because it gets so much faster here. It's kind of crazy how much of a difference the lag actually makes. Oh, I just didn't even see it. Dang it. It's kind of invisible. I know I'll do it eventually. I'm pretty sure I hope. I hope I can win them all eventually. Uh-oh. I missed the speed. That's not good. Because I have all that cash now. Like, that'll last me for so long. It's just if I lose on the final boss and have to do it again without that much cash. Yeah, that's not having that speed was bad. Ba ba ba. We'll see how the first few days here go. Ugh. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 da 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 da. Wonder how long the pros take to make their moves. They sit there thinking for a million years if they do it as quick as the CPU. Because it's not something quite like chess or something, you know, where you have to think really far ahead. And during the other people's turns, you have time to think. And you just know, like, all the possible hands you could get so well that you don't have to, like, sit there thinking about, I wonder if I can get this Yaku or not. More speed is good. You kind of need it to dodge all these things. It is kind of crazy how weirdly similar this actually is to the final level of the first game. They added the snakes, but the whole, you know, things popping out from the sides. Final boss that has a little opening that occasionally pops up. They aren't babies, though. I mean, I guess you could say they might be like baby aliens, baby spider alien things, but... I remember I tried keeping the triplet thing for this part once. It didn't work out that well. Could still be good now that there's bombs everywhere, though. Ah, I just saw that and it was too late. Man! Now I'm struggling to get to the final boss again. Only I didn't fail that first time when I had like shields and everything. That was kind of close. Wonder how exact you could execute these levels. Like, are the spawns random? Or are they actually pretty consistent? They are partly based on where you're positioned, but that still doesn't mean they're random. It's kind of scary. Oh, this is bad. Oh my goodness. That guy moving down there almost messed me up. We'll suddenly speed up here for a second. I hope that's not something bad, too. Or something abnormal, the lag. That has definitely changed my experience with the game. Okay. Actually surprised I didn't die there. Definitely seemed like I touched an orange at one point. Oh my goodness. So chaotic. Oh, I made it. How likely is it that I beat it this time? Bye bye bye. I was like, oh, I can touch these guys? And then I guess I can't. Man, that's so stupid. I guess I learned. Guy barely touched me. Don't really like this. Ooh, okay. Is it bad that I'm using that black glitchy spot in the background to know when that guy's coming from the left? Thought those missiles were something attacking me again. I don't know why I think that every now and then. I think it's when they go off to the right and then pop up on the edge of the screen, actually. I guess that kind of makes sense why that gets me, because I don't see myself firing them, I just see them flying in from the right. Is it just something about its architecture that makes it not do well with this type of game? Interesting. Alright, here we go again. Let's not die immediately, please. Like a dummy. I mean, I guess it was kind of all my fault, if I'm being real. I just thought that I was safe. Or I thought it was fine. It is kind of good to rescue them, because it gives you some wiggle room. Ah, I should have moved right, but I was panicked I wouldn't make it. Ah, it's so hard. It's so chaotic. Dang it. Oh, come on. This is the last stage. I can do this before 5. I might go a little longer, too. Just to try to squeeze it out. Oh, I cannot believe that guy didn't hit me, actually. I thought it was toast. I don't know what I could have done there once I was in that spot. Maybe move to the right a bit. Would have been sketchy because I would have been really close to the other guy then. Oh. Oh, man. A lot of close calls. Okay. I got my blue lasers. Oh. Got the missiles. Those help a bit. Just clears out a few more guys so there's not as many. Oh, shoot. That was close. Ah, it's the stupid speed up, man. It's so much harder when the game's fast. You just get stuck in some bad spots sometimes. Just like the angle of the dude just does not line up. I've wondered if like putting it behind me would be better. I'm gonna try that. I don't know if it will, but I'll try it because I can shoot what's in front of me. You got me. Hey, baby. And at least this like protects me from dudes in the back. Well, that's what happens when I don't have it in front. But I don't know if that was... I'm not sure which is better. Try one more time. Level is not easy. Especially with at the start when you got nothing. It's clearly doable though, as we've seen it. Maybe I'll switch back and forth. That's what I'll do. I'm just holding down Y now. I haven't been using it a whole lot, but I wonder if it'll be helpful here. Help me keep up the lag. Ooh. Ah, that was that part. If I don't do like the first part just right, it goes very poorly. And sometimes I just die. Not even quite sure why that's so different that time. Oh, man. Okay, come on, I can do this. Actually, I wonder if front is better because I'm more likely to be in the back. Because more often than not, the dudes are spawning from the front. So, like, I'm more often on the left half of the screen, which makes it better to put it in front. We'll see. It's just the one guy that comes from the back, and that's it. It's coming up soon. Surprised. I think the front is better. That was a dumb death. Mostly just because of where the positions of the snakes are. That was terrible. I got just trapped. Man. Only I didn't blow up that first attempt. Wonder how good the gray power-up does on the final boss. I could see it being pretty good, honestly. Not sure how it would fare against the dude in the far back, but... if it can go through walls, it would kill the first part of it really quickly, I think. And it's actually, should in theory be pretty easy to save the dudes, too. It's kind of close. That was also kind of close. Risky here. Too bad the lasers don't bounce off the front of the screen. That would make him... I hate that guy in the back, man. He comes in way too fast. I just need to remember it's then, but it's just I'm not always remembering. Not quite sure why the lag actually went away there, because there was dudes everywhere, so there was still like a snake guy on the screen. This is not great. Whew. Thanks for the lag. Bam, bam, bam. I'm also not sure, do they always spawn at like set times, or do they spawn based on how many are currently on the screens? Like if I kill more, does that make more spawn? Not sure. it's just so hectic. Crowded. Ah, that was just a bad, like, when they both fired the shots like that, I was dead. Man, this level's hard. The worst part about the lag is when it stops, yeah. It's because of the transition is the hardest part. I mean, it is overall easier when it is lagging, but when you switch from from lag to no lag, that sudden burst and change of how far you go can be kind of brutal. That was kind of close. How many times have I made it to the lasers now? I have lost count. Ooh, that was so close. I totally forgot he was there. I just got lucky when I decided to move forward. I've wondered with it if at some point here it's better to go behind you because dudes do start spawning from behind, but at the same time they're still in the front too, so probably not. Oh, this is not great. I want that power up. Phew. That was kind of a crazy way to get that, actually. Launched my dude so I could put him on the behind, and then launched him again so I could launch him into it. Much better that time. That's where I got stuck in the bottom. Okay. It's the little orange shots that the yellow guys shoot that can kind of get you at this part. With just the right configuration of them, you can get pretty stuck. All right, time for another attempt. Let's go. Come on. Man, I got kind of close that one try, but last time wasn't as good. It's all just kind of chaotic, man. I don't know if I got my shot in there, did I? That was close. Man, this thing has so much life. This is the normal difficulty. Oh. Yes! Oh, baby! Woo! See how it goes. Is this it? Let's see. Whoo, man. I think the one in the back didn't seem like it had as much health as the one in the front, or I just was landing more solid, fully charged shots on him. I need my friends. Thank you, friends. I don't know where the fourth one went. I guess he didn't make it out. Look, you could see the platform to the right there. Oh, that's so ugly. I wish I didn't have that happen. The battle's over. The Bio Empire, which was attempting to expand its territory over this wide galaxy, collapsed here. Many planets were invaded by the evil empire and turned into Death Stars, but are now recovering to their original shapes. Thus, the universe is restoring peace. Okay, that's the same as before. Thank you for saving us. Shooting star. Oh, I think this is new. I think I did it. I don't remember seeing this, right? Or did I see this? Am I just dumb? And there's the credits. All right. You only had to beat easy normal. You didn't have to do hard pro. Which I know some people will probably be like, you're not a true hard type. You didn't truly beat it if you didn't do the hardest difficulty. I'll save that for 100%ing. Got that credits. Yeah. I count this as beating the game, definitely. But there's just a lot of people that, I don't know. They want every detail done. But I just gotta accept the fact that not everyone's gonna be okay with that. I'm already worried about people wanting me to do 20 levels of Mock Rider. Wait, what the heck are these? Solo Sortie Counterattack 91 is what is a fish? The way I see it with Mock Rider is that that's just hard mode when you beat the game. Oh, are these the songs? No, I don't know what these are. Oh, I do get a try harder. Look at that. Novice mode ending. No, wait. Try harder. No, wait. Novice was the first difficulty. Maybe these are the songs. Yeah, it must be the songs. So that one was called Try Harder. I'm not exactly sure. Those credits didn't quite make sense. Super R-Type presented by IRM. That was pretty solid. I enjoyed that one. The end. Let's try the normal level. That was the normal level. Why did it say that? How do you actually choose? I never actually went around on the screen that much. Oh, is this a sound test? Bro, too bad I didn't start my streams with this game off. I could have picked whatever I wanted. This is the first game I've seen with a sound test? So yeah, there's the difficulties. I'm bummed about the graphics, but that's what I have to deal with. I should double check that it is on my end, though, and that's just not how the game is. I bet you it's my end, though. All right. Well, that is R-Type complete. 3 hours, 54 minutes, and 21 seconds. Probably one more minute that Mahjong swallowed whole, but whatever.